Behind me is people keeping the astronauts alive at the International Space Station right now. Luckily, they have all A players sitting in the center chair here. That's the A position with an A player right there. I'm at International Space Station Mission Control at Johnson Space Center in Houston. This is a great place to talk about A players and A positions. Organizations, especially HR, tend to spend a lot of time identifying who are the very best people, the A players. But we don't spend enough time, what are the A positions? There's two criteria for A positions. One is they directly affect the strategy, and the other one is that there's a high variance in terms of performance. So, if you take a look at my little organization as an example, we have 5 roles. There's facilitators such as myself, there's subject matter experts, there's a bookkeeper, there's a program manager who handles all the logistics, and there's sales. So our strategy is growth. We need to grow as fast as we can in these difficult times. So out of those 5 roles, which one directly supports the strategy and has a high variance in performance, and which roles are B roles because they don't directly support the strategy and there is less variance in performance? The A position is sales. Directly support growth and high variance in performance. There's some really good people, there's some not so good people. Now, if you look at my role, all the facilitators are pretty good. All the subject matter experts are hired because they're experts. Bookkeepers, there's a low variance in bookkeepers because they're all certified. If you look at Nordstrom, the frontline people serving the customer, those are the A players because they're customer service. If you look at Walmart, it's the opposite. You can't even find a customer service rep. Instead, the A positions at Walmart are in procurement because they're competing on price. So if you want to have the greatest leverage in assigning the best people to the right roles, you need to identify your A positions first, then find your A players. It's okay to have some B players in B roles. They'll do a fine job. But it's those high variance jobs that directly affect the strategy. That's where you'll either succeed or fail.